I've been doing YouTube for 2 years. This is like my second year of doing YouTube. I guess I'm going into my third year basically, right? And I've noticed a few things on, the platform that's been pretty interesting. I've been watching a lot of, different creators. I know we all watch different people on YouTube. And what I've noticed is a lot of people kind of moving in this direction of switching their content up entirely, adding something different to their channels or whatever. And their following's not really accepting that. And I understand, I looked at it from a perspective of myself, right? Whenever I subscribe to somebody, I expect certain things from that person that I subscribe to, whether it be the person themselves or maybe just the content that they make. I look forward to that all the time on a regular basis, and I feel like that's like how a lot of people are. And, with creators and stuff, a lot of them kind of everybody goes through phases where you get older, you mature, and the things that piqued your interest at one time don't really pique them the same way anymore, right? When I first joined YouTube, my biggest goal I wanted was to have people give me feedback as far as what they wanted me to see more of. That's why I ask you guys all the time, like, what do you want me to do more of? What do you want me to do less of? Let me know, and I've been listening to you guys. I enjoy this. I absolutely enjoy doing this, right? And the reason why I'm even making this video is because I've seen a lot of YouTubers that I follow in particular make videos about mental health and the importance of, mental health on social media. I've seen people take breaks as long as a year, 2 years, 4 years from, their platforms and stuff to get their mind together. And I know people have asked me the same thing, like, bro, how are you doing? Like, you upload so many videos a day, like, how do you how's your mental, like, is your personal life good? And my mental is great. It's great. That's just how I am. I'm a workaholic. I'm a workaholic. If anybody knows me, I need to be doing something 24/7, and I'm glad I'm doing YouTube because I'm able to post as many videos as I want to, make as many different types of videos as I want to, say pretty much whatever I want within reason. You gotta abide by them guidelines though, you know what I'm saying? And kind of just go from there. It's been really cool, really euphoric. I was going through some pretty harsh stuff last year, and the one thing that kind of helped me get through that, I know it sounds weird, but it's true, was just making videos. It was a way to release stress, kind of escape, a little bit and do that. Now I know like there's people that do these things called like social media detoxes, because I feel like they get caught up in a lot of the negativity and stuff like that. They feel like they're obligated to show every little part of your life and stuff. And I understand that. For me, I'm actually like, I like this. This is pretty much my element, and I learned a lot through all of this. But what I can say is that, I think maybe the pandemic has probably opened the eyes of a lot of people, and how influential creators actually are. And creators, I feel like, have been feeling more pressure during the pandemic, since a lot of people are at home and on their phones and stuff a lot more, and more than usual, or on their computers a lot more than usual, and they're setting these high expectations for people that they follow. Now I know this is like a more serious video and stuff like that. I normally make videos that are more upbeat and everything, but I thought it was pretty interesting because I don't really talk about things like that here. And I know I used to do little random video segments where I would talk about random things, and I'm gonna start doing that again. I like doing stuff like this. From time to time you'll get a random video like this from me, and I think it's really cool just to talk about the importance of mental health, right? I don't think there has ever been a time where I felt overwhelmed with posting anything or whatever. Like, that's just not how I am, I think I will say the reason why my content's more relaxed and stuff is so I never do experience burnout. You have people that pump in like 18, 20, 30 hours into a video and they expect it to do really well, and it tanks. It completely tanks, and then they don't spend any effort on a video at all and it does really well, or it also tanks, But my biggest thing is have fun, just have fun. That's the biggest thing, and I feel like people forget to do that. And this is not just for YouTube, it's for everything else, every aspect of life. If you're not having fun, if whatever you're doing is bringing you too much stress, then find something to counteract that stress, especially if it's something that you actually need to do. Like if it's a job and you're just stressed out, then find an activity to kind of help you to decompress, because I feel like that's so important, you know. As we've seen in 2020, life is too short. Life is way too short. People have been dropping like flies. Seriously, people have been dropping like flies. Random things have been happening this year. And I think the number one thing everybody's forgetting to do is take care of themselves. We've been so busy scrambling, ducking and dodging, waiting on the next event to happen this year, you know, that we kind of haven't really been paying attention to what's important to us. Like, you know, what makes you feel good. I think one of my friends was saying there was a study done that basically a lot of physical health problems have a lot to do with stress. If the more stressed you are, the more likely you are to develop health issues, right? Now, I'm not saying if you're happy all the time, you're not going to develop any health issues, but it's a little less likely. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something I figured I would talk about. I know I've talked to a lot of people, whether it be through my Discord or messages I've replied to and stuff like that. And it seems like everybody's going through something pretty serious this year. And I wanted to just make this video for everybody, just to say like, hey, it will get better. Find something that you like doing and just do it, you know, and see, you know, as far as me bringing up the whole YouTube thing and the creators kind of switching up their content and going on this big journey, it's mainly because we're all growing. All of us are growing, you know, like, what you see somebody create, like, you know, 4 years in the past, right, is not what they're going to create for the rest of their lives. They might switch it up and be something drastically different. That's actually why this channel is called James Bray and not James Reacts or James Games or James Vlogs or something, because I don't want to restrict myself to a certain area, right? Now, I love how our community has been very tight. It's gotten to the point now where I feel like people are watching pretty much everything that I post, which is very good. I like that. It's showing that, like, you know, the community really values like what I have to say, and I love that, you know. And that's ultimately what I wanted, and I got what I wanted. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I talk to you guys all the time. Like I said, in Discord, and I respond to you guys' messages and try to listen to what you guys want. And obviously I have to make sure that aligns with what I want, you know, because like I said, at the end of the day, I don't want to burn out, and I won't burn out because I ultimately do what I want to do at the end of the day. And it's just been, this whole journey has been a blessing, but I also understand that 2020 has been a very unforgivable year for everybody. Things have just been happening left and right. So I know this is a big ramble. It was all over the place, disorganized as it always is. If you guys have been on this channel, you know I don't script anything. I just talk. Whatever happens, happens, okay? But let me know, how are you guys feeling? Has 2020 been rough for you? Has it been a normal year? What were the things that you desired to do in 2020 that you weren't able to do, that you were able to do actually? I mean, and as far as like what's going on in your lives and stuff, like, what are you guys, do you guys feel like you could be doing more? Do you guys feel like, you know, you're not doing enough, or you are doing exactly what you're doing, like what you want to do, you know? Like, I'm curious. I want to hear like how you guys are doing. I say here, somebody got on me about that. Like, I want to hear you in the comments down below. But I do want to hear you in the comments down below. Just comment in the comments down below. I'm gonna read it and we'll open up a discussion. But this is kind of a random video, like I said, just kind of about the current state of things and whatnot. YouTube and mental health. And it's insane. It's insane. Just reassuring you again, I'm good. Okay, I am great. This is my element. You know, I'm also on Twitch. If you guys want to follow me there, you know what I'm saying? I hang out with you guys, and it's cool. I ultimately, to conclude this video, wanted to build a community that is very relaxed, very welcoming. We're always learning from each other and stuff like that, and it's chill. Like, yeah, we'll troll a little bit, yeah, we'll talk our mess or whatever, and have fun while doing it, you know. And that way no one experiences burnout. Everybody feels welcome. It's just a really good place to be, and I hope that everybody's doing what they've always wanted to do, and that they're not like going through anything super harsh, despite 2020 being what it is. Okay. That's pretty much it. I know I said a bunch of stuff, none of it probably stuck because I don't have a direction when I'm talking. I just talk. But anyways, take care, and until the next time I see you guys again.